Peter Obi and other critics of new presidential aircraft want Tinubu's plane to crash, claims MURIC. Now they see these are the real problems, these are the real enemies of Nigeria. Now then be this. The government go tell us, say, make we sacrifice. Can't they make sacrifice? They are proposing to buy, aircraft for president and the vice president at this time. Before Tinubu became Nigerian president, he have a private jet, right? He has a jet. He get plane when he dey use, so he no fit do sacrifice. He no fit do sacrifice at this time. Now, these ones now, then they talk, make it come be like saying that them be better person. In a country that they cannot pay minimum wage, they are talking about buying presidential jets. And people don't see it like it's wrong. At this time, Nigerians are going through it. Say yesterday, not be private jet they use. Hey, may they do sacrifice. Sacrifice. Nigerians are sacrificing as well. So why are you accusing Peter Obi for saying that is too much at this particular time? We just need to manage you. We just need to cut the cost of the governance. The Muslim Rights Concern, MURIC, has alleged that Peter Obi, a former Labour Party presidential candidate, and other critics against move to buy new presidential aircraft want President Bola Tinubu to crash. A Malami Defense Force aircraft carrying the country's vice president and 9 others recently crashed, killing everyone on board. In May, Iranian president and others were also killed in a helicopter crash in mountainous terrain. MURIC, in a statement signed by its executive director, Professor Akintola, accused Peter Obi of nursing evil intentions for trying to stop the government from acquiring new aircraft for the presidential fleet. The group alleged that Peter Obi's body language since the declaration of the results of the 2023 presidential elections had exposed him as a bitter politician and had a bad loser who cannot come to terms with the reality of his defeat. MURIC described Peter Obi as a trendpest who will go to any length to bring disaster to his perceived political enemies. The group called on National Assembly to ignore the comments made by Obi and other critics, stating that Nigeria should buy new presidential aircraft to avoid a national calamity. The statement reads in part, the presidential candidate of Labour Party in 2023 election, Peter Obi, yesterday, Monday, 17 June 2024, chided the federal government for planning to purchase new aircraft for the presidency. We have no iota of doubt that Peter Obi is shedding crocodile's tears. His interest is not the improvement of Nigerians' economic situation or that of the common man, but to bring disaster to the presidency. Peter Obi nursing evil intention. Peter Obi's body language since the declaration of the results of the 2023 presidential elections has exposed him as a bitter politician and a bad loser who cannot come to terms with the reality of the defeat. Obi is a trumpist. He will go to any length to bring disaster to his perceived political enemies. Little wonder, therefore, that Obi is yet to condemn his supporters for calling for military coup months after their treasonable utterances. As far as Obi and others irrational critics are concerned, they wish what happened to the Iranian president races and the Malawi vice president last week should happen in Nigeria, God forbid. How many times do we have to drum it to the ears of these far right, ultra nationalists, opposition, cartel, that the presidential jets are already worn out? They have become rackety, risky, and unsavable. They have broken down so many times during trips. For instance, President Tinubu had to continue his journey on a commercial plane very recently after two presidential jets broke down. Also on 17th May 2024, the Vice President Kassim Shettima has to shave a trip to the United States for the US Africa, okay, from the US to Africa Business Summit, when the presidential jet developed a 41-hour after takeoff. Is this not scary enough? What does Peter Obi and his so-called travelers want? Yet we have no doubt that this set of desperate opposition will be the first to send hypocritical condolences or messages if their supporting wishes for the president or his vice become a fat compare. See, with what he's saying now, I believe Obi did not even reason this way. You understand? With what this man is saying, this is what is in his mind. Because the person that said no, not this for now, I don't think he's wishing president or the vice president anything bad. So with what he's saying now, you can clearly understand what he's wishing for the president. So just come up and stop all the pretense. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Thank you and bye for now.